Final score of the previous match, 242 to 209 and 205. Kim Adler coming on strong at the end.
So she's a little bit uncertain at the first part there. Went a little bit high, a little bit light, and then looked like she had something on her shoe there. Just making sure she's going to have a good slide.
Okay, now it looks like she changed balls here from the end of the last match. Which I'm very surprised because she threw about a six-bagger at the end of the match.
That's right. If she did, I'm not sure it was the right choice. She was trying different equipment. This ball's just going to go long and then just turn left. Looks like racing. Go fast, turn left.
And you love to do that, don't you?
Yes, I do. Go fast, turn left. Well, she's got a pretty impossible split right here.
4, 6, 7, 10, takes 2, wants to get the count.
In the first.
First look at Michelle Feldman. She qualified second this week, runner-up last week, as we've been talking about. Oh, Lisa asked Michelle about the comments that she should be dominating the tour, and she's not.
I'd just like to say that I'm here, I'm ready. It's been 5 years. Y'all need to watch out.
Well, watch out.
Short and sweet, to the point. And Michelle said that she used to get those comments all the time. That, you know, you're so powerful, you should be dominating out there all the time. And she really got sick of it. So she went home, she worked a lot. She can do a lot of different things now. And I got a feeling that you're going to see a lot of this girl right here.
Kim Adler taking some time re-racking. The other finishers in this event, Carol Giannotti Block, a lot of international players from Australia. She's the 98 Player of the Year, and Paulina Alto of Lahti, Finland, back in the finals.
In 11th, bowling well, just missed last week, Anne-Marie Dugan. Now from Florida, Kendra Cameron. In 15th, Cheryl Daniels. Look for her CD. She is a great singer. Now we're back to the ball that she was using last match. That was her spare ball, I believe.
Yeah, that's the ball she's been throwing, shooting at her spares with. She went to that toward the end of last match, and for some reason, normally during the break, the player who was on the lanes warms up on another pair, but it's broken down, so she had the opportunity to warm up on this pair. I'm not sure if it was a good thing for her or not.
Boy, I'm sure she's, you know, probably a little bit confused. She's going to have to make the best of these two frames right here and sit down and think about it.
Covers up the spare, nice. You see her adjusting her wristband.
Right, for the spare, she backs off a little bit. Breaks the wrist, gets in a little weaker position, so the ball will skid a little bit further down the lane to make the spare cross line.
Well, it appears like she's going with one ball in each lane.
Well, maybe she knows something we don't know. She didn't get to the top 5 by being stupid, you know,
No.
so she knows what she's doing, I guess. Well, I guess she does.
Obviously she is. Now, she told us, Kim Adler, that she played around the track all week, around 10, and she's farther right tonight.
Yes, she is. But I think these lanes, you know, they probably will break down a little bit, so you're going to see some people moving a little bit more than normal on the lanes.
Best finish for Michelle this year. Second, that was last week, leaving that 10-pin. Michelle shot a big game last night, 275, to move into the second position.
It's a big move, too, because that gets you out of having to bowl that first game against 2 other players.
And a much improved spare shooter, Michelle Feldman. For all the latest PWBA news as well as frame-by-frame updates of the championship match, log on to www.pwba.com. And while you're there, drop us a line if you have any questions that can be used in future Ask the Pro segments. Michelle Feldman now up in the 4th frame. Double spare so far. Oh my, that looked like a pretty good shot in the beginning.
Yeah, I think she got all that one. She was digging deep for that. She got all her hand in that one right there. Look at that. Boy, is that power right there. Look at the revs on that ball. And the power that she has broke that split up right there. Look at that game. Weights on it great. The foot gets to the line. She's a little bit delayed with the ball.
Covered up her spare nicely, and we'll be right back with the rest of the semifinal match from San Diego. Don't go away. We're back in the semifinal match. While we were away, Michelle Feldman threw a double. She's working on that double now, stepping into the 7th. Kim Adler had disaster strike, leaving a Greek church. Michelle Feldman now leads by 35 pins. Can make it 45 with one more strike.
Well, when you throw a ball like that, pins don't stand a chance. That's about all she wrote on that shot.
Wow.
Isn't that impressive? She just gets all of it again. Great revs. Saws the rack. 5-pin into the 7. She knew it was there.
Well, with all these strikes coming on, hey, next match, we may be up for a MasterCard $50,000 bonus if anybody shoots 300.
Well, we got one player here that, should she get past Kim Adler, has done it before. So she knows what that's all about. We got another player waiting in the wings that can shoot 300 at any time because she is that accurate. She doesn't miss her mark. She hits the pocket all the time. So it's just a matter of carrying.
Michelle still shooting those spares, staying clean.
She told me that she wasn't going to hook them anymore at spares. She hooked it that way.
Yeah, she fibbed just a little.
She still out-hooks me all the time.
Yeah, that wasn't as much as she used to hook them at the spares, though.
Well,
even the whole lane.
Even her straight ball beats me.
Ditto. Kim Adler now up in the 8th frame, desperately needing a strike here.
Well, she definitely needs to strike out. I mean, that's all there is to it. She can still shoot 213.
Big strike, and she gave us some great advice on how to move up in the standings.
Well, you don't look forward, you don't look behind, you just become very aggressive and bowl your game, and it's important to look for some new ideas. Maybe you're kind of low in that top 24 because you really haven't figured things out yet, and that's what I tried to do this week, is just try something new and fresh, and that's what really helped me to get to the show.
And in the show, and may end up finishing third.
Yeah,
although if she strikes out, she can still put a little pressure on Feldman. Not on that shot.
No, she's all over the lane on the 31 right now. Last frame, she left a Greek church with 4, 6, 7, 9, 10. And this time, light. The ball's just going to slide by, skidding by, never picks up a roll till very late. 2, 4, 8, 10 is quite makeable. You got to hook it a little bit, throw it a little bit slower, hit pretty far left on the 2-pin. There it is, makeable.
Ooh, that was pretty close, too. That climb that Kim Adler made, the first round she was 33rd and qualified in 21st, and then made it all the way to the show with some big rounds.
That's right, and she's known for doing that. A lot of times, you know, she comes out of nowhere. She might be 8th or 9th with a couple to go, and she's right there at the show.
Michelle coming up light again, leaving a 2-pin. Hey, Michelle wants to say hi to Grandpa. Gary Feldman didn't make it out here this week. I thought he might fly in today. He didn't. Did you see him?
No, I didn't see him, but, you know, he's got a few more flights this year to go, and maybe he's hoping he won't have to travel just about all the way across country. She's going to make more shows, so he'll be there.
One of the most prestigious tournaments on the PWBA schedule will be held at the National Bowling Stadium in Reno, Nevada, May 21st through the 26th. Bowling fans are encouraged to come out and see the greatest women bowlers in the world compete for the title of WIBC Queen's Champion. Big 10th frame strike. Michelle Feldman has this match totally in control. Kim Adler just looking on. Okay, oh well, next week. Finishing up in third, 3,900.
Well, right now she's thinking about what she did with equipment choices, because she did choose to use a different ball on each lane. So I know that she's analyzing that and figuring out, would she do that again? And I think maybe what she wanted to do was, by using two different balls, she wanted to be able to keep her hand in the same position. She didn't want to have to change wrist positions each lane, because I think she was doing that the first game.
Covers up that spare, and
That's a good
Michelle
performance by
Feldman
Michelle
decisively
Feldman.
defeats Kim Adler. When we come back, we'll recap
Hope you like
tonight's
and
action for
subscribe.
you. Stay with us.